Hello and welcome to ONTV News. I'm Taylor Goldman.
And I'm Jessi Agnew. 2012 was a huge year for ONTV with the move into the beautiful new Orion Center, new equipment, new programs, and new faces. On Friday, April 12th, ONTV hosted a ceremony to recognize the volunteers and producers who made 2012 so memorable. ONTV staff, board members, volunteers, and producers gathered at Kings Court Castle at Canterbury Village for the 2013 Volunteer Appreciation Banquet. It was a time to reflect upon a year that brought significant changes to ONTV and to say thank you to the people who produce the programs that air on ONTV and to those who volunteer their time behind the scenes and in front of the cameras.
Oh, they're amazing. And most of them really enjoy what they're doing, and it's really cool to see somebody come through orientation and have an idea for a program and learn how to actually bring it to completion.
We want to say thank you to all the people who came to ONTV on a whim to see if they can learn something about how to make a television show. And at the end of the year, it's us giving back to them to say thank you for trusting us and allowing us to help them put their vision together.
Following dinner, certificates and plaques were handed out to exceptional volunteers. Recognized as Volunteers of the Year were Stephen Murr and Robert Crone.
Personally, I get a lot of experience out of it, so later when I go into broadcasting as my major, most likely, I'll be using that experience for the job that I take. And I just like to help out the community, and it's just a great thing to do, you know, just in my free time.
Named Rookie of the Year was Johanna Schwensen, who got involved with ONTV in 2012 when she visited during the Orion Center's grand opening.
I would have never expected until I saw that article in the Oakland Press, visit this brand new studio, and I came and wow, and when I heard they had classes, I took that orientation and I've been having fun ever since.
Rising above ONTV's many producers, Ian Witherspoon and Pat Ronan were named Producers of the Year for the sheer volume of episodes of Between Terraminas during 2012. The live sports talk series celebrated a milestone in 2012 with 52 episodes produced in 52 weeks, and the gang is well on their way to passing 100 episodes this fall.
Well, Ian came to me one day and he told me he had a great idea. Came to him in the shower and he described the first shot and he told me that he wanted to be Between Terraminas live on camera for the community. As soon as I heard that, I said, I have to be a part of this. I'm going to be behind camera, but I have to be a part of it.
You know, I like where I'm at. Very pleased and humbled by the award, and I just love being at ONTV every week.
And finally, longtime Cable Commission member Joanne Van Tassel was thanked for her decades of service to ONTV. Van Tassel, who stepped down from the commission in 2012, was instrumental in helping to get public access television off the ground almost 3 decades ago.
The thing that was going through my mind was, I'm sorry that Beth Damala couldn't be here to see what the decision that she and I made and got approved by the village council and by the township board, that all of the franchise fees would go for running the access studio, and how it has grown and how those funds have been used and the equipment that and all of those marvelous volunteers and all of their different programs. And I mean, they run the gamut from everything. I mean, from sports to comedy to music to religion, just a fantastic array of programming that's being done. I mean, it is truly the voice of the community, and that's what public access is all about. And it just warmed my heart to see all of these people and to see what was decided back in '84 and how, you know, what almost 30 years later it has turned out to be.
It was also announced during the banquet that a program produced in 2012 received national recognition. The Alliance for Community Media has named ONTV's Dragon on the Lake special a winner in the Community Events category, Professional Division. The program was produced last August by ONTV's Joe Johnson and hosted by Kayla Brandon. Representatives of ONTV will travel to San Francisco at the end of May to accept the award.
After 35 years with the Lake Orion Police Department, Reserve Commander David Mirku announced his retirement this month, but his colleagues weren't going to allow him to go quietly retire to Florida. On Friday, April 12th, members of the community, friends and family gathered at Kings Court Castle at Canterbury Village to bid farewell to the longtime Lake Orion police officer.
It's always great to see all the old friends, and I see some people here that I worked with that haven't been around in a while, that have left and moved on to other states and so on, and they're here, and that's quite a surprise. It just tells me how they appreciate me, which I really do appreciate. I really like Lake Orion. I love Lake Orion. I worked there for a long time, and it's just a great little community, and you meet a lot of people and see a lot of people, and it's really nice.
Mirku described the biggest changes he's witnessed during his 35 years on the job.
Is the growth in the village and also the area, and things in the village have changed. You know, things have gotten a lot better with all of the new roads and the new streetscape, and just how everything is developed. It looks very nice, and there's a lot more people coming into town, and we've gotten a couple of really good restaurants now that have a good draw. And it's changed quite a bit from just a bar town to more of a dining town, and so that's really nice for the community too.
Lake Orion Police Chief Jerry Narsh was the main co-conspirator who led Mirku to his surprise ambush. He had nothing but praise for his longtime colleague.
He's an incredible guy. There's great guys, there's fun guys, there's neat guys. Dave's an incredible guy. He just is. He's been such a big part of the department. Was my mentor when I came on as a young guy back in '82. And probably everybody in this room that works for Lake Orion, he's in some way or shape or form instilled in us the values that we carry today in law enforcement. So just an incredible guy, a businessman, a gentleman, an officer, and a friend. And he really thought he was going to disappear into the night by leaving us, but we pulled it off. We had some good co-conspirators, his wife and his daughter, so they were working with us all the way, and we were successful in pulling it off. So I think I may pay for that later, but it's a lot of fun tonight, I got to tell you.
Mirku told us he plans to spend some time in Florida in the near future and is looking forward to the marriage of his granddaughter in July of this year. We here at ONTV would like to thank him for his service to the community, and we wish him the best during his retirement.
The Oakland Pet Adoption Center will be offering low-cost pet vaccinations and license clinics in select county parks in April and May. Alabo Animal Rescue will be providing rabies, distemper, and bordetellus vaccination, heartworm testing, and microchipping for cats and dogs. Dog licenses will be sold as well. Vaccinations are $10 each, heartworm tests are $20, microchips are $20. The clinics will be held on the following dates: Saturday, April 27th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Waterford Oaks County Park in Waterford. Saturday, May 4th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Orion Oaks County Parks in Orion Township. Saturday, May 11th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Red Oaks County Park in Royal Oak. Saturday, May 18th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Lyon Oaks County Park in Lyon Township. For more information or media inquiries, visit oakgov.com/petadoption or call Alex Schull at 248-391-4100.
We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll have a special report from Joe Johnson on the Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. You are watching ONTV News. Stay tuned.
We own a Habitat home.
I love working on my Habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I pay for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
Prescription drug abuse is a national epidemic. The new in way to obtain drugs is through parents' or grandparents' medicine chests. Removing prescriptions from your cabinet is the best way to keep drugs out of the hands of our young people. We've got to work together to protect our teens, our seniors, and our environment. Clean out your medicine cabinet today. Please participate in Operation Medicine Cabinet and drop off your unwanted or expired prescriptions at one of our law enforcement drop-off sites in Oakland County. We can't ignore this situation anymore.
The Orion Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to attend the Community Business Expo, scheduled to take place on Thursday, May 9th in the Field House of Lake Orion High School during parent-teacher conferences.
I know that the parents who come for parent-teacher conferences really look forward to coming to this parent-teacher conference because they know that the expo is taking place. They can bring the kids can have fun. We have the bounce house, we have the basketball free throw shooting contest. You know, we have all kinds of fun things happening.
More than 100 exhibitors representing businesses of all varieties share information about their services, sell their merchandise, distribute free food samples, and introduce their unique offerings to consumers that span every demographic. The expo runs from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and is free to the public. If you have any questions, call the Chamber at 248-693-6300 or visit orionareachamber.com.
Welcome back to ONTV News. I'm Jessi Agnew. Neither snow nor rain nor gloom of night can keep the nation's letter carriers from helping the less fortunate in the community. Those at the Lake Orion Post Office are gearing up for the Stamp Out Hunger Letter Carriers Food Drive, now in its 21st year.
On Saturday, May 11th, while Lake Orion and Oxford letter carriers are delivering the mail, they'll be collecting food donations as well. Area residents are being asked to leave bags of dry goods and canned goods at their mailbox for collection. The food drive is part of a nationwide effort by the U.S. Post Office and the National Association of Letter Carriers to stamp out hunger. Here in the Orion-Oxford area, all food collected will be delivered to the Fish Food Pantry, which serves local families.
This is a big to-do in the Postal Service, and the letter carriers love this. This has really been a big push from the union, and management has joined in feeding the community. We have every year on the Food Drive Day, which is always the second Saturday in May. It's almost like people look forward to this all year long just for this one day. And it's a big thing because, and I know in the Detroit area and Royal Oak area, there's Gleaner's Food Bank. Gleaner's Food Bank is huge, but they can't feed, with what they get that throughout the year, the entire community. So these drives for, food are needed in order to feed the community and keep it going because their banks run low too, which I'm sure Fish runs low throughout the year as well. So this food is very much needed.
Letter carrier Pamela Wilson has been involved in the food drive for more than a decade. She tells us that the community really comes together to help spread the word as May 11th gets closer.
Lots of people, we have businesses that donate posters, we have businesses that let us hang our posters, the Krogers, and we also have all kinds of business, Cub Scout groups, people from churches help. It's just a good feeling when so many people will donate their time and all their efforts to help the needy in their community.
Lake Orion mail carriers will head out on their routes starting at 9:30 a.m. on May 11th, so you'll want to get your donation in place as early as possible, if not the night before. If you're not able to take part in the drive on May 11th, or if the weather is poor, you can always drop off food at the Lake Orion Post Office located at 611 North Axford Street near M24. For more information, call the post office at 248-693-3253. In Lake Orion, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.
Thanks, Joe. It's that time of the year again. Oakland County hosts its spring auction at the government campus in Pontiac on Saturday, May 18th at the county's Vehicle Operations Building located at 1200 North Telegraph Building, 16 East. The 2013 auction will feature items from classic cars to Rolexes, jewelry, and electronics. These items were confiscated and recovered stolen property, as well as county-used equipment and vehicles. Early registration is now open at oakgov.com/auction. All you have to do is go to the website, click the online registration link, enter the registrant's name and address, and agree to the terms of the auction. After clicking the Submit button, it will redirect to a user and confirmation page which indicated registration is complete. For more information on the Oakland County Spring Auction, call 248-858-1015.
It's time to get rid of those household hazardous items you've got lying around your house. Residents of the 12 North Oakland household hazardous waste communities have 2 chances to get rid of their waste this spring. First, on May 4th at Oxford Middle School in Oxford, and again at Oakland University in Rochester on June 15th. Both events take place from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Items collected include household paints and stains, antifreeze, gasoline, kitchen and bath cleaners and polishers, and electronic equipment. While some communities charge a fee or require vouchers to participate, residents of Lake Orion and Orion Township can participate for free. For a more comprehensive list of accepted items or for additional disposal information, visit NoHaz website at www.nohaz.com or call the NoHaz hotline at 248-858-5656. We now turn our attention to local sports.
The Ladies Dragons soccer season is well underway, and on Tuesday, they went up against the Ravens of Royal Oak in the OAA Red Showdown. Royal Oak entered the match with a 2-3 record, 0-2 in the red, while Lake Orion held a 3-0-2 overall record with only a tie recorded in their division. The teams were evenly matched, ending the game in a 1-1 tie. Lake Orion's Hannah Kish scored her team's only goal, while Mary Leanis scored the Ravens' lone goal. You can watch replays of this game right here on ONTV. Visit OrionONTV.org and check the program guide for your air times. You can also watch the game at your convenience on our YouTube channel. Surf over to our homepage and click on the YouTube button on the left-hand side.
In other sports news, Lake Orion Special Olympics is currently looking for coaching help for the spring and fall sessions. LOSO is in need of a pulley hockey, floor hockey coach for the fall and a soccer coach for both the spring and fall. If you are interested or know of someone who might be, please contact LOSO advisor Lynn Schaefer at lschaefer@lake-orion.k12.mi.us or call her at 248-693-5420. That's it for this edition of ONTV News. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Jessi Agnew.
And I'm Taylor Goldman. Thanks for watching.